Every time I failed, I moved closer to the goal. You see, if you knew how to do it now, you'd be going sideways. When you're going after a goal, you're going ahead.
You cannot have it. You will not become it without pain. You will face challenges and difficulties and giants.
You're sitting around asking yourself what exactly it is that you want to do with yourself and what exactly makes you so special and so unique.
So many people out there in this world right now will try to tell you not to be something that you feel in your heart that you want to be. So many people out there right now are miserable, and they'll try their best to take you. With them, do not let misery control the life that you have. Do not let anyone tell you how to live. Do not let anyone validate your purpose. Do not let anyone validate your destiny. Someone told you a long time ago that you wasn't worthy. Someone looked you in the eye and said you wasn't going to make it. I say to you right now that you will make it. I say to you right now that you must make it. I say to you right now that you must tell excuses, fear, and doubt that it has no place in your place of business, for this is your life that you are fighting for.
And because you're going where you've never been, you're going to make mistakes. You don't know it all. You have perfection within you, and the objective of life is to bring that perfection to the surface. That's exactly what this guy did. You're going to make a lot of mistakes bringing that to the surface. Those mistakes are steps to where you're going. I often tell salespeople that are afraid to make a call just to get out there and make a call. And their objective isn't to sell. Their objective is just make the call. If you make the call and you're afraid and you do it, you're successful. You've accomplished what you want to do. You made a call.
Regardless if you are single, if you are married, if you are a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home father, if you are an entrepreneur, if you're working a 9 to 5, if you're an educator, if you are an athlete, if you are a musician, a singer, a producer, it doesn't matter who you are, what you are doing, pain is inevitable. If I'm going to hurt like this, if I'm going to bleed like this, if I'm going to cry like this, let me cry because I'm in the best shape of my life. Let me cry because I'm conditioned to weather the uphill war. Let me cry because I'm building my relationship. I'm building my business. I'm building my legacy. Let me cry because it hurt, but there is a reward on the other end of my pain. Let me cry tears because I passed the test.
And after you get comfortable making those calls, then you can start to polish up your presentation, and odds are pretty good you'll start making sales. And if you keep polishing up your presentation and working at getting better, you're going to master a thing called selling. But if you think that you're going to enjoy great success and it's just one win after another, you're kidding yourself. It just doesn't happen. I don't even know anyone that's pulled that kind of a deal off. If they did, they were cheating or lying. Now, I've enjoyed a respectable amount of success so far, not as much as I want. I've got goals that I haven't got any idea how I'm going to get there, but I know I'm going to get there. And I've made all kinds of mistakes. But you know something? I've always kept going. I just keep going. I keep going. I keep going. And every time I feel like quitting, I think of the time that I locked myself in my living room, closed all the curtains, and sat there for a month feeling sorry for me.
Because I gave it everything I had. Choose your heart. Everything in life comes with hardship. Make a decision. At some juncture, you will encounter pain. And the moment that you get acquainted with pain, you get acquainted with hardship, you realize that no matter what you do, no matter how much you study, no matter how much you plan, you will not be able to avoid a measure of pain. I don't care what it is, losing weight, I don't care what it is, a new eating paradigm, a new relationship paradigm, new thoughts, new behaviors. It doesn't matter what you're after, what you're looking to become. If you don't go to the gym, it's gonna hurt you. Your muscles are gonna tear. But on the other side of that pain, there is a reward. There isn't any regret. You won't regret taking care of your body.
You have to understand that you have to have a connection, the connection of righteousness, the connection of fighting, the connection of faithfulness in you. And your abilities and your strength and your honor and your integrity, everything that you do on this moment counts in this book. You can't wait for someone else to push you through it. You got to push yourself. You are born, and you are born to live and fight so on this day, and for the rest of your life. If you work a little bit harder, you can't do easy. There is some easy in success. There is no easy in pushing that weight. There is no easy in running that extra mile. If it's easy, why are you doing it? If it's easy, how are you growing? If it's easy, how are you going to be your best? Suffer now and get the rewards later, Deed.
You probably sitting around wondering how you could be like somebody else, or look like somebody else, or maybe even follow the same path that other people follow. Let me let you in on a little secret. Nobody gonna do you better than you. You have to realize that what makes you unique is when you start to realize that you are a unique individual. They always go around saying that imitation is the best compliment. There's no reason for you to imitate anyone. Now maybe you can find yourself in a position where you can be inspired by others.
If you haven't been good enough, that's okay. What is not okay is accepting that and doing nothing about it. Take responsibility. Responsibility that you haven't been at your best. And responsibility that you are committed to do better. What can you do today that will make your future better?
You can't give up on yourself. Humble yourself, man. His blessings is his blessings and your blessings is your blessings. Go get what's yours. Go get what's yours. Every day you should wake up with a chip on your shoulder. And this ain't really got nothing to do with you being better than nobody. This ain't got nothing to do with you being better than nobody. This about you being and doing better for your family, your friends.
If you let it, it doesn't give you any strength. It gives you more weakness than power. When you surround yourself with people that are negative, when you surround yourself with different things that are not helping, you grow strong, but instead put you in a position where you had a weak state, and you don't feel that you could come back from it. That's exactly what negativity does. You cannot get anywhere in life when you're having negative things around you. If you have negative thoughts, if you have negative people, if you are in a negative environment, these things will hinder you from success.
But at the end of the day, you have to figure out what makes you tick, what makes you unique, what makes you special. You can't put yourself in a position focusing on what other people are doing, and if you feel that that's the direction you need to go. And maybe your uniqueness may not satisfy other people. The fact of the matter is you got to be unique within yourself, and you got to believe in yourself. Just think about it. Take a moment and think about it. There are a lot of things that you see on television, YouTube, you name it. And you ask yourself, how did this person get to that level? What is it that they got that I don't got? Well, maybe they don't have what you have, and maybe you don't have what they have. But long as you have the right attitude and the right mind frame to understand that maybe it's just not your time yet. But you got to keep working on your craft.
And most importantly, this is about you going out there into the world, impacting other people by sharing the good news, if you know what I mean.